Hi, just back from my latest race, but since I haven't seen you in a very long time, I'll give you an update. I did a 5 mile race back in, I think it was June 18th. It was a watermelon race, and sometime in September did a 10K because that was gonna go for the Disney half marathon, but that was closed. That would have been a fun one. And anyway, so officially today I launched the comeback. I've been preparing for it for about 3 4 weeks. Did a half marathon at something called the LA County Half Marathon, which was in Pomona at the Fairfax grounds. Never been there, and it was pretty nice. There was worry that it was going to be raining today, since it rained all weekend here in the LA area. But the weather was nice, and it's not as cold as it's been here the last couple of weeks. And like a lot of people who did the race today, my main observation is that it was very steep. It was probably between, more than a third was very uphill. More than a third, maybe even a little bit less than half. And that was one of the hardest courses. I mean, even with all the up and downs in my training, I don't think there's anything that could have prepared me for this. So my calves were really killing me. And I was going in, I was hoping I would get near my previous 2 times that I've run it, time-wise. And I actually equaled my best time, which was around 1:45, an hour and 45, that I did back in May. And this one, I didn't lose my legs. I didn't hit the wall. And if not for those hills, that hard uphill course, it's very hard. I think I would have crushed that time by at least a minute or two. But just lucky that I was able to equal it. I can rationalize it that would have done better. And I was very tired. Couldn't wait for it to finish. And they had pretty good snacks. They're giving a lot of myoplexes and bars, and it was very well organized. And they gave us a real medal as opposed to those little ones, those 5K little ones that they gave us in Irvine back in May. This was nice, kind of nice. And couldn't be happier. I better start moving around because otherwise I'm going to be very sore. But I'm hoping to work out tomorrow, including legs. I might be able to jog a little bit. But the goal is the new goal for the coming year, on the 21st of this month, I think, 21st of December, it was going to be a year since I started this whole journey. And the goal at the time was to do a half marathon. And in this calendar year, 2009, I've completed 3 and in decent time. So the next goal is to run a full marathon. And the goal is going to be big, hairy, and audacious goal. It's going to be to run a marathon by March. So either do my marathon debut in Pasadena in February or LA in March. But up next is the year-to-year run, which is a 5K race that they have every December 31st, starting at 11:55 p.m. and finishing on the first of the year. So I can't wait for that. That's where you go all out for 3 miles and see what happens. See how fast I can actually run a 3-mile race. But that's coming up in a couple of weeks, probably 3 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks. But anyways, okay, I can't wait to watch some of the reviews and complaints and observations from some of the other runners on this inaugural half marathon. And the next half marathon I have in mind, target towards, is going to be the inaugural LA City Marathon Today was the county. January 10th is the city marathon, LA City. So I am hoping to do it in under 140, maybe even closer to 135. For that, I am going to need to, continue. Don't stop after today, and lose a little bit of weight, because I just cannot be carrying over 200 pounds. It gets kind of hard, so I could just imagine how much faster my time was if I was a lot lighter. But anyways, it's good to be back, and I will be seeing you soon.